In a country far, far north, there is a fever. It's called Snapchat. In this country, consisting of barely 5 million people, teenagers are crazy about Snap. The biggest newspaper in Norway, VG, is the #1 news destination. But like many publishers, VG had difficulties reaching the younger audiences, especially the ones between 13 and 24 years old. At the beginning of 2017, VG teamed up with Snapchat as the first and only publisher in the Nordic countries. And on the 22nd of January, we launched our first news edition, not knowing what an adventure it would become. We were eager to present news at a platform we knew that the young generation used, and have been serving news editions on Snapchat Discover every day since. Our main goal was to explore and present journalism in an appealing and new way. We wanted to make our channel grow by learning what works and what doesn't on a mobile platform. We know that preferences and attitudes established at an early age affects the preferences and attitudes you have as an adult. Knowing this made us even more excited about our results. When we first started, we were astonished to see that 100,000 Norwegians wanted to read our news. Not in our wildest dreams did we imagine that in less than a year, these numbers would triple. Several of our editions have gotten more than 300,000 unique viewers. Over 1 million unique viewers engage in our channel every month. And keep in mind, this is in a country with 5 million inhabitants. Here you can see VG's readers on traditional platforms, such as print and online. On Snapchat Discover, however, the numbers look completely different. By adding a totally new platform, we managed to reach out to a completely new audience, those between 13 and 17 years old, and those between 18 and 24 years old. Our numbers show that they do read our news. Even though we publish news on the as-you-go medium, the mobile phone, our users spend an average of 2 minutes on each edition. And they finish reading over 80% of each edition. And our users keep coming back to us. 47% of them are loyal users. They read our news between 5 and 7 days a week. 28% are frequent users. They engage in our channel 3 to 4 days in a week. When we first launched, we had no idea about the Snap fever we would create. By using a language teenagers understand, we've managed to become the #1 news destination for a large amount of young people in Norway. Throughout the year, we've learned what kind of stories that works well with the young generation and how they want it. And by presenting longer articles in a more visual and understandable way, the news becomes easier to digest. Not to mention playful. We found that this is the key to success when it comes to presenting the news in 2018. Now we're proud to say that we have created a Snap news fever.